DC, like I said, they control these characters, and we went through a period where DC was like, we've got plans for Deathstroke that don't involve Arrow.
Yeah, I got it, yeah.
That changed.
What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video on The Flash Season 4, Arrow Season 6, and Legends of Tomorrow Season 3, and Supergirl Season 3, I suppose, but we don't really know if she's going to be included with the two-night crossover because we don't know if they're telling the truth. But before I get into this video, I want to give a massive shout out to Time Traveler _6000 B2, who is the awesome Instagram artist who I use a lot of his images in my thumbnails. So if you want to go check him out, a link is in bio. Amazing artist. So last year's crossover was the 3-night crossover with the Dominators invasion, which made history in some sense, as it was the first TV shows to all crossover independently inside their own individual show, which was pretty good to see, although the overall narrative of the story and the villains were quite disappointing. It was still cool. So we were introduced to the Justice Hall. It was kind of teased, even though they never called it that, but it was massively teased, and it appeared to be owned by Star Labs. So within the Arrowverse, we kind of have Superman, played by Tyler Hoechlin, although we don't see him very often because he's a DC Extended Universe property, and it's not a Superman show, it's a Supergirl show. But to be honest, whenever Superman's on it, he overpowers Supergirl and makes it look like it's a Superman show and not a Supergirl show. We have the Flash who's in the Justice League. We have Arrow, who is essentially the CW's version of the Batman with all the gadgets, and the fact that he is originally a billionaire due to his parents hints that he is basically the best thing that we are going to get to our version of Bruce Wayne. Their backstories and everything is kind of similar. And then we have Supergirl from Earth 38, who is kind of part of the Arrowverse. I'm really glad that they've put her on a different Earth, to be honest. So will they ever call this team of people the Justice League within the Arrowverse? Now, the reason I played that clip at the start of the video with Mark Guggenheim talking about why they can use Deathstroke in Arrow is kind of important to this subject of will they actually call the kind of Arrowverse team up the Justice League, because they are in theory just like the Justice League, but as Mark Guggenheim said, they cannot use anything without Warner Bros. Permission. So Arrow's allowed to use Deathstroke because obviously he's not important to the DCU at the moment. So I don't think they will form the Justice League in theory, although they technically kind of already are the Justice League. As you all know, guys, I cover Justice League on this channel massively. The Justice League movie will be dropping on the 17th of November, and the Arrowverse does technically have a version of their Justice League, but I think the closest thing we're ever going to get on the DCTV universe, I guess you could call, is the Justice Society of America, which we had during season 2 of Legends of Tomorrow, if you watched it. So I don't think they're ever going to be called the Justice League. I think the Justice Society of America will be the best thing that we could get on a small kind of thing like this. It's because it's on a small network. The CW's ratings, they're not massive. It's not like it's Fox or ABC. It's a real slow, short kind of small network. So we've got some updates about the forthcoming Arrowverse crossover, as Mark Guggenheim has been teasing stuff. So Mark Guggenheim, the executive producer and a writer for Arrow, and also he's very heavily involved, he's EP for Legends of Tomorrow, has been teasing images for weeks now. They're just about to start filming the crossover episode, I believe, in the next couple of weeks. He's been teasing images for weeks, even teasing the full script, and quite frankly, absolutely no one, I couldn't find anything. I looked everywhere, and no YouTuber, no Instagrammer, no Reddit person could actually decipher what these images are about, except for the OLST fans saying everything's to do with the OLST wedding. Well, let's be fair, guys, they say about everything. So the most recent image teased by Mark Guggenheim is very interesting. At the first glimpse, I thought it was Scarecrow because it's essentially a gas mask, but with more research, it's looking like it could be Sandman or Sandy, which is quite interesting. Yes, guys, if I don't know something, I look it up, I research, I'm transparent, I don't lie and make I know absolutely everything, because you'd have to be over 100 to know everything. So could this mean they're going to be reintroducing the Justice Society of America? Well, I think they could be. So who is Sandy or who is Sandman? Once the apprentice of Wesley Dodds, I believe it is Dodds, and Sanderson Hawkins has been known as Sandy Sand. He's most recently known as Sandman. His powers are very interesting and one of the most versatile and unique ones that we could potentially have on the Arrowverse. Earth manipulation, control of energy. He can enter your dreams or put you in your dreams. Super strength, shapeshifting, tracking, and marksmanship. So it's really cool. He's got a massive, and he's super rich, a massive wide range of abilities and skills that Sandy or Sandman can have. So it's very cool. I'm really looking forward to this character. If this is the character, this would make Sandman the most interesting character to date in terms of powers, as he can literally do quite a lot. He can shapeshift. The image that was shared said this: another Arrowverse crossover tease. The Legends Hour of the crossover officially begins prep today. So does this mean that Sandy won't be coming to the crossover until the Legends Tomorrow part? I mean, it would make kind of sense if that was the thing. So there aren't really any clues for the villain during the crossover, as let's be honest, guys, it's going to be based around Supergirl. Let's be honest, it's going to be based around Alex and Kara Danvers centric. So that's Earth 38. So is it going to be another alien villain? Is it going to be like Warworld or some from there? Or I don't know. I don't really have any ideas, because obviously if they're getting Arrow involved, they're getting Flash involved, the Legends, who could it be that would sanction it? Them needing help, because to be honest, Supergirl is OP. She doesn't really need any help, so it's gonna have to be some crazy ass villain to justify needing the Flash and Arrow and White Canary and everyone else. Let me know in the comments down below, guys. Is it going to be the Red Lanterns? It won't be Brainiac, but it's going to be really confusing, guys, because why does Supergirl, someone OP, someone just as strong as Superman in the comic books, why does she need help? I mean, is it going to be like, I don't know, The Flash was last year, where really it's going to start on The Flash but not pick up till Supergirl, because the narrative will be quite hard to understand as it's centric around Supergirl TV show, really. So I'm quite looking forward to seeing what the villain is, but like always, I hope they don't actually give us the villain until it comes on TV. But as we know, the Arrowverse is on a budget kind of network, so they're going to have to tease the hell out of it to draw people interest into the shows. Anyway, guys, I'm Warstu. This has been my video on can the Justice League form in the Arrowverse, and also the latest information on the crossover. I've got a video coming latest, Justice League video. You know how it rocks, 10 PM UK time. That'll be out later tonight. But if you want to, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment. That would be awesome. And also hit that bell button down below to never miss a video. Remember, I've got the Superman Justice League Funko Pop giveaway on my black Superman suit video, so check that out if you want to. And I will catch you later, guys. Catch ya later.